Hey guys, welcome to Your Barre Studio's channel. This is your 30-minute total body sculpt. So in today's session, we're going to be moving for 27 minutes and then we've got a 3-minute cool down. I'm going to give you the option to join me and add a light resistance band. This is only optional as you can do the entire session with no equipment at all. So I'm going to get started straight away, guys. We're going to come down to our floor for a 7-minute warm up. Let me remind you that this is your session today, okay? So listen out for the modifications if you need them, and also listen out for those options to advance your exercise. So let's begin on the back of our body. We want to take our feet to the floor and our knees shining up towards the sky. I want you to relax your arms and I want you to focus purely on your breath to begin. So we're inhaling, flooding the body, and then I just want you to exhale. Let that breath go. So we're going to be focusing on our breath throughout our workout today. We go again for one more static breath. We breathe in. As we exhale, just check in with your body, see how it's feeling at the top of your workout. Now before we get started, let's just take a little rock of those knees over to the left and then up and over to the right. We're going to be beginning with a little core warm up today. So I want you just to take a gentle spiral before you start. Gorgeous work. Now join me, feet to the floor, knees towards the sky. The hands are going to come to the back of the head. And we're going to come into a 2-count crunch. Breathing in through the nose to begin, thread the belly button towards the floor, and then exhale, lift the head, chest and shoulder blades and reset the body. So super simple to begin. We're breathing out on the effort. We're peeling our head, chest and shoulder blades off the floor, and then we're inhaling and lowering down. Now everyone's going to feel differently doing this crunch, but I want you to aim to peel your shoulder blades off the floor. Find that forward flexion, breathing out, as I said, on the effort, breathing in as you lower. Now keep a little space between the chin and the chest. We exhale. We've got this. We inhale. So maybe think about each rep you take being a little stronger than the rep before. Super simple to get us started today. We've got this. We exhale, we breathe out. We inhale as we lower. Let's go 2 more here. We exhale, we breathe out. Super simple. We inhale, we lower. 1 more here like this. We exhale, we lift. We inhale, we lower. Now this time I want you to exhale on your lift. You're going to hold that crunch, threading the belly button to the floor, and you're sweeping your arms forward to the space in front of you. Keep the shoulder blades clear, bring your hands to the back of your head, then reset your body. Super simple. Thread that belly button down to the floor, lift head, chest and shoulder blades, sweep those arms forward to the front of your space, and then bring your hands to the back of your head. We reset the body. We're going 3 more here. Exhale, we lift. We sweep those arms forward. We bring the hands to the back of the head. We lower the body. We're going 2 more. Let's go. Can we crunch any higher? Bring it all the way forward. Find that moment of stillness. Hands to the back of the head. We reset. Now this time all together, peel your head, chest and shoulder blades off the floor. You're going to sweep your arms forward and you're going to meet me here. Now I want you to really thread that belly button down to the ground. Think about closing your rib cage for me and let your right leg float off the floor and let your left leg follow. So find that core connection. Think about your lower spine. Make sure it's not peeling away from the ground. Right hand comes to the back of the head, left hand follows. And from here we're going into a toe tap in a crunch. So the right leg is going to tap down, start to feel that gentle shake, peel that right leg back. So again, keeping that focus on your breath. I like to inhale as I lower my leg, exhale as I peel it back. We take it down, we bring it all the way up. How are we feeling? We go again, we take it down, we bring it all the way up. Now, if it feels available to you today, join me and start to speed that toe tap up. If it's too much with your head lifted, let your head come heavy to the floor. But if you're looking for an advanced option today, maintaining that tempo, I'd love you to add a little twist with the top of the body. So we're going right and left. Think about this as a modified bicycle. We're crossing the body, scooping out the abs, waking up our body for this session ahead. We cross right and left. Now it's up to you. I want you just to push through for 20 more seconds. Ensure that core is super warm. We go right, left, right, left. We're here for 10. In 9, we come all the way round into an all fours. It's coming in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and reset. Now bring your knees to your chest. Hopefully feeling a little bit warmer already. Come round into your all fours position. Super simple, palms under the shoulders, knees under the hips. We let the belly fall to the floor. We let the chest smile forward. So we should be already feeling a little bit warmer now. Round up through the spine, scoop out your abs, chin to chest. Now, as I said, this is only a 7-minute warm up today, and we don't want the warm up to exhaust us, okay? So the warm up is purely to prep you for the session ahead. Now, from here, come to a lovely long spine. I want you to tuck your toes, raise the knees, press back, down facing dog. So enjoy that stretch. The torso presses back towards the thighs. We breathe in through the nose. As we exhale, we let that torso press back a little bit deeper. Enjoy that static stretch. We're not going to be here for long. Okay, so follow my lead. You're going to drop your knees off. You're going to walk your hands forward. Notice my toes are still tucked, and you're going to move your weight to surpass the line of your hands. Now from here, you're going to drop your chest to the floor. You're going to press into that extended arm with your toes tucked. I'd love you to lift those hips back to that downward dog. So it's a downward dog to modified press up. If you can, keep your toes tucked. It doesn't matter what tempo you're taking here. I want your form to be the priority. Notice that I'm engaging my glutes. I'm lifting up through my lower belly, pressing it all the way back. Enjoy that stretch. Keep the toes tucked. Take this as a tempo that feels good for you. And if you're looking for an advanced option today, perhaps keep your legs extended rather than dropping the shins. Are you drawing your chest down to the floor? Are you sending those elbows out to the diagonal? We take it down, we press, we lift. Give me one more here with that downward dog. You've got it. Drop, press, and lift. Now take a breath here. End of your warm up. You're going to bring your weight forward. We're going to go for single reps. Make sure your form is perfect. Tuck your tailbone, lift up through your lower belly. We're dropping and lifting. So again, your advanced option today, keep your legs extended, but I want your focus to be on form. We're only here for 15 more seconds. We're going straight into that downward dog in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tuck the toes, lift the hips. Stretch it out. This time, pad those heels down to the floor. Walk your hands into that lovely parallel position, and then join me walking your hands to your feet to your hands. Shake out those wrists. Simply rebuild the spine. Let's move on. 7 minutes, we're in. Okay, so hopefully feeling super, super warm now. Option to join me, taking your band above the tops of those knees, okay? So bring your band to the lower thigh. Stand up nice and tall at the back of your mat. You're gonna bring your heels together for this one. Toes are just a couple of inches apart, and the hands are gonna come to prayer. So lift up through your lower belly. I want you to drop your hips nice and low. Find yourself in a V squat, and then squeeze your glutes, press your pelvis forward. So shoulders are nice and relaxed here. We're dropping the tailbone, we're lifting. Now, when you feel more comfortable, I'd love you to speed this up. We drop and lift. Think about this as a moment to get your heart rate a little higher. Remember, you don't have to use the band. Remember, if you're modifying today, you can take this a little slower. We lift, drop, and lift. Now, we're not gonna be here for too long. How are we feeling? 8 minutes in, we drop and lift, drop and lift. You're here for just 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now drop and hold. Focus on your form. Lengthen through your lower spine. So if you're like me and you struggle with that arch in your lower back, think about driving your tailbone a little bit heavier to the floor. Allow your lower belly to lift and then drop a little bit deeper. Now let's warm up the feet, the ankles. We're gonna squeeze the heels. We're gonna raise them off the floor for 2 counts, and we're gonna lower those heels down. So at this point, you'll know if your feet are too wide. We only want them to be a couple of inches apart, okay? We're lifting the heels off the floor. We're lowering the heels down. Squeeze those heels for me. We raise the heels off. We lower the heels down. We're starting to feel a little bit of heat rising, hopefully through the lower body. Squeeze and lift. Lower those heels down. Now, if you're working with a band, every time you lift those heels, see if you can press your knees a little wider. We're going 3 more reps. Can we drop any deeper into that V squat? We've got this. 2 more reps. Squeeze and lift. We bring it all the way back down. Now this final rep, you're gonna raise the heels, you're gonna keep them lifted. Again, if you're working with the band, join me. Press into your band. But wherever you are, I want you all to bring your shoulders on top of your hips. Yes. Now hold stillness. Notice that your legs are still under tension. Can you squeeze your heels any tighter? Can we bring our focus for a moment on our posture? Can we draw our shoulder blades together? Can we open up our chest? And can we take a little press into those bands? So again, if you're not working with the band, it's simple. Exactly the same movement. Squeeze the heels, press the thighs wide. It's a wrap of the legs. We wrap and hold. We wrap and hold. Wherever you are, I want you to be squeezing the heels. And if you need to shake it out at any point, listen to your body, okay? Jump up, shake it out, but then jump straight back in. You've got this. We squeeze and hold. If you're needing a little extra assistance, option to use a wall or a chair to hand. But if you can, keep testing your balance. Find that moment. We squeeze and hold. Woo! We squeeze and hold. Now we're not going to be here for much longer, okay? We're going to start to add a little length into this exercise, and this is where it's going to get a little bit trickier. In 10 seconds, you're going to join me. We're going to lower those legs in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now in 1, follow my lead. Knees over the toes. We're going to take it down for 2 counts. We're bringing it up for 2 counts. I have not changed where I am. My shoulders are still on top of my hips. My hips are still on top of my heels. Oh, and the burn is starting to build. So, really important, keep those heels connected. Feel that stability within the ankles. Really nice work. And if you can, everybody press the knees a little wider on your lower. Let the knees breathe as you lift. We press it out for 2. We breathe for 2. Now we're not going to be here for long because we are already nearly 12 minutes through our workout. Press it out, breathe. Can we press into that band? Press it out. We breathe. Are you still squeezing those heels? We press it out. Woo! We breathe. We're here for 15 seconds. Are we lifting up through that lower belly? Are we drawing those shoulders together? Gosh, my legs. They're starting to burn now. Give me 2 more here. Press it out. Bring it all the way in. Now this time, you're gonna press it out, you're gonna hold it down there. All I ask is you're a little bit lower than where you started. You are in complete control of this. Squeeze the heels, go back into that press, wrap and hold. Yes, you've got it. So you're pressing into your band if you're working with your band. Wherever you are sculpting the body. Squeeze those heels tightly. Feel that lower body working super, super hard. We squeeze and hold. We wrap and hold. Now from here, if you can, as we come to the last little hurdle in this vertical V, I want you to start to speed this up. Remember, wherever you are, it is completely up to you. As long as you are a little bit deeper than where you started, you want to be challenging your body. We want to see that change. We're here for just 20 seconds to a final hold. We press and press. It is no time at all. We have just 14, 13, 12. Let's go. Final 10 to our hold. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now 1. Your Barre Studio. Take a breath. Breathe in. On your exhale, give me all you've got left. Is that another inch lower? Can you join me reaching both arms up towards the sky? Let that shake in. You have 15 seconds. Focus on it. If you're balancing with me, keep your eye line forward. Inhale, exhale, 10 seconds. Can you drop any lower? You're out in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the heels to parallel. Hands come to prayer, or hands meet above the head. You're gonna reach your arms all the way up and over. You're gonna scoop out your abs, and you're gonna come down to the floor, stretching through the back of your body. Now soften your knees, walk forward, join me in a high plank hold. So, as always at Your Barre Studio, we flow one exercise straight into the next. Before you know it, you're in a high plank. Now breathe in through the nose. As you exhale, you're going to give me a little tuck of your tailbone. So it's a very, very small movement, pubic bone to belly button. The feet are just parallel, width apart. We take that tuck and hold. The feet are just hip width apart, as I said. The belly is lifted. We're pressing down into our palms. We're breathing deeply. If you need to modify shins to the ground, we take a tuck and hold. We've got this. We tuck and hold. Now this time I want you just to tuck, hold stillness, press a little bit deeper down into those palms. Any discomfort at the wrists, come onto a strong fist. But just enjoy this moment of stillness. You're here for just over 20 seconds. Then we're gonna go straight into a cat-cow. Before we get there, lift up through your lower belly. Keep those heels pressed long. Keep those palms pressed down to the floor and count down with me. You're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now drop the knees off. Walk your hands underneath your shoulders. Your knees are underneath your hips. Your belly falls to the floor. Your chest smiles forward. How are we feeling? We round up through the spine. We scoop out the abs. We take a moment here. We catch our breath and we give the moment, we give the body a moment to breathe. Can't get my words out today. I'm feeling tongue-tied. Whew. Now, everyone, join me, long spine. Palms stay underneath the shoulders. We're gonna lift up through the lower belly. But before we get started, if you're joining me, working with your band, I would love you to take your band around your left shin, okay? So left shin is pressing down into the band, which means your right leg, the band will be at the back of that right thigh. Now from here, right heel squeezes into glute. We're gonna go up for 2 counts and then down for 2 counts, okay? So we go up for 2, and down for 2. Now you can see that my band is literally between my calf and my hamstring. That's where I want it to be, okay? And then notice with my left shin, it's keeping that band secure to the floor. It's creating that sense of resistance. We take it up for 2, down for 2. Now, super important, right heel is squeezing towards the glute. We want to be firing up the hamstring in the belly of the seat here. Legs are working in parallel, but just ensure we're not sinking down into that left-hand side, okay? Maybe check in. Can your left hand come to your right shoulder? Remember, you don't have to use the band. Create your own level of resistance. Any discomfort at the wrists, come onto a strong fist. Now, from here, I want you to keep it super simple and speed up that same action. So make it a little bit more dynamic. We take it up, down, lift, lower. We stamp, lower, lift, lower. So feel your body working super hard. Thread the belly button up towards the sky. Take it up and down, lift, lower. We are already 17 minutes through our workout. Take it up and down. We lift and lower. Can you give me 10 more here? Dig deep. We go 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, now in 1, keep the right leg raised. Before you move on, I want you to come back to that little tuck and hold that we had in our plank. Tuck and hold. Now notice what that tuck does. You should hopefully feel the glutes working a little bit harder every time you tuck. We tuck and hold. Palms to the floor. We tuck and hold. We've got this. We tuck and hold. Now this time, tuck that tailbone, keep the thigh lifted, and go for a little stamp up and up. Now we're going to be coming down onto our forearms very shortly, but before we get there, really work the belly of that glute. Stamp that right leg up towards the sky. We pulse it up and up. We're not going to be here for much longer. Continue that pulse up and up. We're going to go 10 to our change. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now in 1, the thigh stays where it is. The forearms, they come down to the floor. I want you to now point your toe and work against the band, out for 2 counts. We bring it in for 2, we clamshell. So now imagine you've got a piece of string on the outside of your right knee. You're taking it out for 2, and then you're bringing it back for 2. The hips are not being affected by this. We take it out for 2, we bring it in for 2. Now we're not going to be here for much longer. We want to make sure we're getting a really good full body workout. Bring it in for 2. This time, as you take it out for 2, I want you to hold it there. Let that shake in. If you're not working with your band, maybe your right knee can go a little wider. Maybe we can lift up through that lower belly. If you are working with your band, keep pressing into that resistance band. As we come into our last little hurdle, I want you to give me a tiny little pulse to finish. We're going to be coming into a cat-cow very shortly, but before we get there, we finish this off. Drive that left shin to the floor. Lift up through your lower belly. Give me 15 more seconds. Go 14, go 13, go 12. Here we go, guys. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Take your moment. Hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Don't worry about your band for now. Just come into a little breather. Let your belly fall to the floor, let your chest smile forward. How are we doing? Round up through the spine, scoop out the abs, and repeat. Gosh, that really burns. This is where you know shorts are a bad idea. Shorts versus resistance band, never a good idea. But I want you to set yourselves up. Second side, guys. The sooner we start, the sooner it's over. So round that right shin, hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Squeeze that left heel. We go up for 2. We go down for 2. Remember, we've got that band in between our calf and our hamstring. We take it up for 2, down for 2. Now, odds are you're going to feel that connection a little bit sooner this time, but we are so close to the end of our workout. Drive the shin down to the floor. We take it up. We bring it all the way down. We lift it up. We bring it all the way down. We've got this. Up for 2. We take it down for 2. Check in that you're not sinking into your right side. Keep that spine nice and long. Take it up for 2. Bring it down for 2. You've got this. Any discomfort at the wrists? Come onto a strong fist. 10 more seconds. Up for 2. Down for 2. Now in 5. Same movement, a little bit more dynamic. Let's go. We take it up and down. Lift, lower. Keep lifting up through that lower belly. Palms to the floor, shoulders on top of those hands. Take it up and down. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. We lift up through that lower belly. We take it up and down. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. You're gonna hold at the top. It's coming in 15. Keep that belly lifted. 14. We go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now in 1. Follow my lead, guys. Lift that leg. Hold it there. Let's come back to that tuck and hold of the tailbone. Remember, any discomfort at the wrists, come onto a strong fist. We take a tuck and hold. Woo! We tuck and hold. Now that tuck is going to help you with that lower spine, okay? If you feel like you're sinking into an arch, find that tuck and hold. Don't let it affect that left leg though. If you're working with the band, it makes it much harder. We take that tuck and hold. Now this time, guys, tuck and hold. We're gonna stamp it out to finish. 30 seconds we're here, then we're coming down onto our forearms to finish off this exercise. Take it up and up. Your core's working super hard here. Your arms, your shoulders, they're working super hard. Give me 15 more seconds. We're gonna give those wrists a breather in 14, 13, in 12. We go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now relax that foot. Come down onto your forearms. Drive that right shin into the floor. We go out for 2. We bring it in for 2. Now this is it. It's gonna feel tough. It's the end of your all 4 set, and we're coming to the end of our workout. We take it out for 2. We bring it in for 2. Woo! We take it out for 2. We bring it in for 2. But now this time, I want you to take it out for 2, and I want you to hold it there. Press into that band, lift up through your lower belly. Just as we did that first time, we are ending with those little pulses. Out and out. If you're not working with the band, squeeze and lift that left knee a little wider. Don't let it affect the line of your hips. We pulse and pulse. I am shaking here. We go 14, 13. Whoo, we dig deep. We're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Everybody take a moment. Don't worry about that band for now. Palms to the floor, knees to the ground. Let your belly fall, let your chest smile forward, and then round up through the spine. Scoop out the abs. Repeat. Find that cat-cow. How are we doing? We are literally coming into the end of our workout. Take a moment, take a breath, but don't get too comfortable. Spin yourself around. This time, we're gonna move our band from our thighs right down to our feet. Okay, this is it. Separate the feet, bring your hands to the back of your thighs, open up your chest, sit up nice and tall. Now take a deep breath for me. As you exhale, tuck your tailbone, scoop out your abs, round down through your spine, rounding until your shoulders are just slightly higher than your knees, and then reset the body. We come all the way up. We're going 2 more here. Round down through the spine, scoop out those abs for me, and then reset the body, come all the way up. Now this time, round down through your spine, scoop out your abs for me, hold stillness. Relaxing through your shoulders, you're breathing in through the nose. As you exhale, I want you just to hold stillness. We are not here for long, okay? We breathe in. As we exhale, we're gonna bring those hands away from the thighs. Find that moment, feel your abs working super, super hard. You flood the body, you breathe in. As you exhale, can you roll down a little bit deeper? This should feel super, super achievable. It is just a moment. We're gonna be going straight into our final hurdle of the session in just 10, in 9, in 8, 7. Can you roll down any deeper? For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now come onto the back of your body. Now this is the end of your workout, okay? 2 minutes to go. I want you to bring your knees to tabletop, flex the feet. Hands come to the back of the head. We go for a single crunch, we reset. We crunch, and we reset. So we're going right back to where we started. We started the session with a crunch, and we're ending it with a crunch. We take it up and down. We've got this lift and lower. We take it up and down. Keep those shins at tabletop. Think about that lower spine. Lift and lower. We are so, so close to the end of this. Take it up and down. You're gonna give me 3 more. You're gonna go 2 more. Now in 1, you're gonna hold stillness. Now if this is enough for you, stay in this hollow hold to finish, okay? We literally have just over 60 seconds. Breathe in. As you exhale, imprint that lower spine. If you can take this 1 step further, super control to finish. Press into your resistance band, flex the feet, drive the heel down, bring it all the way back, reset the body. Take your moment here, find that crunch. Press the heel down towards the floor, bring it all the way back, reset the body. So if you're just working in that hollow hold, reset with me when I'm resetting. Right heel comes down, bring it all the way back, we reset the body. But if you can, last 30 seconds, guys, can we stay in that crunch as we take that simple extension? Right heel presses down to the floor, the abs are scooped out, we're staying in that crunch. Keep a little space between the chin and the chest. You have this. You are super, super strong. Don't let that back begin to arch. 15 seconds to go. Keep 1 leg at tabletop every rep. Press it all the way down, bring it all the way back. You're here for 8, 7, 6. Don't lose that control for your last rep. Take it down, give me 1 more on that left side. Woo-hoo. And you are done, guys. Bring your knees to the chest. Lose your band. 3 minutes to cool the body down. Drop that band off, bring your feet back to the floor, knees back to the sky. Take a moment and take a breath. Gorgeous work. Super simple. 30 minutes. It's all you need. Knees to the sky, feet to the floor. Let's rock the knees over to the left. And let's bring the knees back and take them over to the right. Super, super simple. Enjoy a little spiral just before we find ourselves in our cool down. Now from here, this cool down, it's as important. We want to be calming the nervous system. We're going to focus on our breath. Bring your feet together, let your knees come apart. Let your hands fall, 1 to the belly, 1 to the chest. And I want you to think about expanding through the belly as you inhale this time. Breathe in. As you exhale, let yourself melt deeper into the floor. We go in through the nose. We exhale. Give me 1 more breath, just really expanding through the belly. We don't want to be breathing superficially all up here. Inhale. Exhale. we melt it all the way down. Now from here, bringing your knees together, I want them to fold gently into your chest, and I want you to take a couple of rocks back and forth, and I want you just to massage your spine into the ground beneath you. Take it forward, take it back. You're gonna come all the way up, all the way through, any which way, I do not mind. Stack the body, come all the way up to a standing position. Now to end your workout today, we're gonna finish with a balance stretch. We're gonna take that balance into the day or the evening ahead, whenever you've done this session. I want you to sweep your arms up towards the sky, and I want you to cross your right shin over your left thigh, and then you're gonna drop down into a standing figure of four stretch. If this is too much for you standing, you can always do this on the floor. I want you to breathe in, and on your exhale, sink a little deeper. Super, super gentle. Nice. Let's switch those legs over. Inhale, sweep the arms up. As you exhale, cross the legs, sink down into your stretch. Find that moment in your figure of four. How are we feeling? So guys, if you like this workout, do let me know. Please feel free to leave a comment, like the workout, and also subscribe to the channel, as there are many more to come. If you absolutely love this workout, guys, there are also hundreds of Your Barre Studio workouts over on our website, so please feel free to check it out, as there's a seven-day free trial as well. I'm gonna leave you here. Gorgeous work though. Well done, guys. As always, please feel free to subscribe to the channel, and I will see you next time.